Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9 on this Christmas Eve. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. We have lots of weather-related news to get to, including a Whitley County Sheriff's deputy that is now Insta-famous and a report on interstate conditions across the Bluegrass. But first, as we all know, the weather has been deadly across the state. On Thursday night in Pulaski County, a 75-year-old man was killed after being struck by a car on South US 27. The deceased was identified as George Lucas of Burnside by Pulaski County Coroner Clyde Strunk. According to officials, Lucas was hit while helping a stranded driver push their car. The Burnside Police Department is conducting an investigation. However, no charges are anticipated to be brought at this time. In other weather-related traffic news, I-64 between Lexington and Frankfort has been closed numerous times during the day due to automobile accidents. The entire day, numerous crashes and stranded vehicles on the side of I-64. One of the worst incidents occurred around 10 a.m. when several collisions forced the closure of I-64 in Scott County at mile marker 69. Other interstate and highway closures were also reported by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, including milepoint 58 on I-64 East in Franklin County. You should stay home, according to officials, but if you must travel, make sure you plan your route ahead of time. Well, a Jackson County grand jury indicted Gary Moore at 36 and his wife Angel Moore, 34, both of Richmond, Kentucky, for sex-related crimes committed against a juvenile on December the 6th, 2022. According to records obtained from the Jackson County Circuit Clerk's office on December 13th in Madison County, both were taken into custody by Trooper Cottle of the Kentucky State Police. They were then moved from the Madison County Detention Center to the Jackson County Detention Center. Each of them is being kept in custody pending their outcome, the appearance of a $100,000 cash bond. We'll have more information on that story as it becomes available. Well, a Whitley County Sheriff's deputy was on CBS's Instagram page today, but not for the typical arrest due to dangerous snow and cold temperatures that hit last night. The officer decided to help the community in an unusual way. The officer got out of his cruiser and hit the record button on his phone. The next couple of seconds show him slipping and almost falling multiple times on an icy road, which was usually populated with many drivers. Check out this clip. Thankfully, that officer didn't fall, but the amount of times he slipped on the road using feet and not even his own car shows just how treacherous the roads actually can be when frozen over. Make sure you are using caution out there if you are driving. Well, a golden alert has been issued for a missing 67-year-old who was last seen at the Lexington Salvation Army. According to authorities, Doris Luntz vanished from the 700 block of West Main Street this morning at around 7 a.m. Luntz is around 4 foot 11 inches tall. She weighs about 110 pounds and has strawberry blonde gray hair and brown eyes. She was last spotted with the gray shirt and sweatpants. You're asked to call 911 or the Lexington Public Safety at 859-258-3600 if you see Luntz or you know anything about her whereabouts. Well, drug overdoses are heartbreaking, especially during the holidays, but there is a plight of many communities out there for decades now. With the gradual rise of drug addiction and addiction-related deaths, WBON TV's Lindsay Reed spoke to Addiction Recovery Care Vice President Jason Merrick, who had some useful tips on those suffering from drug addiction.
The Commonwealth of Kentucky released the 2021 drug overdose report, which indicates that more than 2,000 Kentuckians died from a drug overdose in 2021, a 14.5% increase compared to the prior year. Organizations like Addiction Recovery Care strive to create opportunities for people to discover hope and live their God-given destiny, offering more than 30 programs across 21 counties throughout Kentucky with a great grasp on how to create an environment that's safe and welcoming for clients' road to recovery. Holidays can be tough for those who are struggling with addiction. I spoke with Jason Merrick, the Vice President for Program Development with Addiction Recovery Care, on tips to help with addiction during the holidays.
The holidays can present extraordinary stressors and issues when it comes to people that are suffering from substance use and mental health disorders. And we at Addiction Recovery Care think it's important this time of year, any time of year for that matter, but especially during the holidays too. And it's really 3 easy steps: prep, plan, and practice. Prep for those situations and scenarios that might be stressful. And some simple practical ways to do so would be always have an alternate plan. Make a plan. Commit to making a plan. Write it down. Write it on a piece of paper. Copy it to your phone's notes app. Always have that alternate plan. Practice. Be candid with your support system and your loved ones about the challenges you might face during this time of year. Have a code word or a gesture when things get stressful. Be ready for a quick exit. Your life, your recovery are most important. And lastly, I want everyone to know that professional help is available now, right now, today, for people who are struggling and the loved ones who support them.
It's important for people to know how to access care when they make those decisions. Sometimes those moments, hours, days can be the difference between life and death. At Addiction Recovery Care, their intake department is open 24/7, 365 days. You can reach them by phone at 888-520-8736. Someone will answer the phone and begin the admission process along with a variety of services. I'm Lindsay Reed with WBON TV, and stay tuned for more news coverage.
Thanks, Lindsay, for that story. A lot of good tips in there. Well, the Valley View Ferry will cease operations tomorrow, December the 24th at about 8 p.m. The crew will be working both inside the ferry barge and on the towboat during this time. They will be replacing both engines and generators, the air compressor, the pillow block bearings, perform electrical work, and do some welding on that towboat. The high line cables on both the upstream and the downstream side will also be replaced, as well as the pulley system. The ferry barge will have the interior spaces cleaned, scraped, sanded, and painted. It is anticipated that the ferry will be closed for 6 weeks. Daily progress reports to keep all customers informed will be posted online. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Right back here on Live at 5 with lots more weather, news, and of course, we got sports coming up as well.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Roll Tribe.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center.
We're starting out $20 an hour. We have 8 paid holidays, 120 hours of sick time and vacation time a year. When you work a holiday, you actually make double pay. Our retirement is at 25 years. If you start out at 21, you'll be fully retired at 46, 25, fully retired at 50. Fayette County Detention Center is an amazing place to work.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry, 108 East Main Street, downtown Richmond, Kentucky. 30% off sale this Christmas. First item is at regular price, your second item is at 30% off, and with every purchase you get a coupon for your next item with 30% off. This year we're offering diamond studs at ridiculous basement prices. We've got silver Kentucky agates and gold jewelry with Kentucky agates. This holiday season, store hours are Monday through Saturday. We can handle any repair work you need done. Merry Christmas from Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Well, obviously, that cold weather that we were expecting, it got here. The next question is, how soon is it going to leave? We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson. He's in the Weather Center with all the information.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Well, last night that Arctic front arrived, temperatures falling about 30 degrees in 3 hours. A lot of wind associated with that as well, and we had that precipitation turn over to snow. And here is a look from earlier this morning north of town on I-75. You can actually see the roadways covered with some of that snow and ice. And then later in the day, of course, the roadways improving just slightly, but still some snow and ice concerns as we continue on through our overnight and even on Saturday. If you do have travel plans, and make note of that, so you do want to reduce your speeds a little bit and also bring something very warm in the car, because if you do get stranded, it still is going to be very, very cold and dangerously cold. Here's some of the snowfall reports close to home, about 1 to 3 inches. You head north and west near Lexington and Louisville, seeing some spots of about 4+ inches. So again, if your travels take you north, do be advised that there still will be snow and ice there as well. We have wind chill advisories in place through noon Saturday, feeling more like 10 to 20 below overnight through the first half of the day tomorrow. Tonight, the winds staying elevated around 30 to 35 miles per hour. Actual air temperatures in the single digits overnight, again making it feel dangerously cold, anywhere from 10 to 20 below overnight. Christmas morning, still sub-zero for feels like temps. And then Monday, we're going to still feel quite cold, but at least we're getting out of the sub-zero range. Here's our holiday weekend outlook. Again, well below average temperatures on Christmas Day. Feels like temps will be into the single digits, above and below zero all day long. But tomorrow we're going to wake up to, again, right around that zero mark with a very gusty west wind up to 30 miles per hour. And that'll make it feel more like the sub-zero range for most of the day. So a cold Christmas coming up. One of the coldest Christmases, Gwendolyn, we've had in several years, but we warm up next week.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, a Tyner man, Clayton Bowling, age 44, is going to appear in district court on the 26th for 2 unique charges, which are intimidating a participant in the legal process, along with a violation of a Kentucky EPO-DVO charge. Back in September, Bowling was in court facing other charges, which included 4th-degree assault, which was domestic violence, and terroristic threatening of the 3rd degree. Sheriff Daniel Isaacs arrested Bowling back in August when he received an arrest warrant which obtained by Bowling's wife. Allegedly, the warrant stated that Clayton Bowling's intentionally caused physical harm to his wife when he punched her with car keys between his fists. Bowling's wife then fled and got medical help for her injuries at the Manchester Memorial Hospital. Clayton Bowling also allegedly said he was going to kill his wife and harm her so that no other man would want to look at her. Bowling will face these charges on Monday as well. Laurel County sheriffs are reporting a missing person. 72-year-old Kenneth Baldwin was last seen off East Laurel Road, 10 miles east of London. If you have any information on Kenneth, whose picture you can see up here, you can call the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. That's 606-864-6600. You can also reach them at 606-878-7000. Well, sometimes the dangerous cold temps don't always have to keep you stuck in the house with cabin fever, especially if you have kids. Here are some fun ideas to keep you and your family entertained when the elements outside keep you inside. You and your family can have an indoor camp out while staying warm. Break out those sleeping bags, pillows, blankets, and make a big tent inside to camp near your fireplace and keep your family entertained and warm for the day and the night. For those who like to cool, being stuck inside is a great chance to try out a new recipe. If you like to bake, sweets always seem to taste better when it's a little cold outside. So break out the new brownie recipe you've been dying to try. Reading also is a great way to get done, a great thing to get done on cold days when you're stuck on the inside. If you're the kind of person who never gets to relax, simply taking some time to relax out of the day can be a great use of a great snowy day. With the weather outside most likely lasting a few days due to the temperatures, get creative with your family and make the most of being stuck inside. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins in the building. He's got sports coming up next.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. The Madison Southern boys basketball team was crowned champions of the Lee's Famous Recipe Holiday Classic yesterday with a nice win over top 25 ranked Pulaski County. Jay Rose was named MVP of the tournament, and since we're heading into the Christmas weekend, the WBON TV Sports Department thought it would be nice to look back at some of the best dunks, three-pointers, and other highlights from the first month of basketball season. Lots of great action in basketball already this season. We're going to take one more break, but don't go anywhere. We've got Samantha Burford with the Weekender Report. Lots of stuff going on in the area. Stay tuned.
WBON TV 9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV 9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV 9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 Newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, the Christmas weekend is here, and we've got lots of fun things going on right here in the community. Samantha Burford is here again with her weekly edition of the Weekender Report.
Welcome to this holiday edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of December 23rd. There are lots of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day church services with worship music and candle lighting. Plus, you can enjoy several other holiday events this weekend. So, let's get this weekend started. Celebrate Christmas Eve at Boone Tavern with a special seasonal menu on December 24th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This event includes an appetizer, an entree, with mashed potatoes, cornbread stuffing, and mixed seasonal vegetables for only $35.95 per person. You can go on OpenTable.com to reserve your table today. The First Christian Church Disciples of Christ will have their 97th annual Christmas Eve pageant. It starts at 5 p.m. in downtown Richmond. This traditional Christmas Eve pageant will have beautiful music and, of course, their live nativity. All right, did you know it takes 1,150,000 bulbs to make over the 250 light displays at the Southern Lights Holiday Light Display? This event is a 3-mile driving tour of the brilliant holiday lights at the Kentucky Horse Park, and it's celebrating its 29th year. Southern Lights is open daily from 5:30 to 10 p.m. through December 31st, but it's closed on Christmas Day. Don't forget to stop and stroll the Holiday Village at the end of the route to enjoy a petting zoo, pony and camel rides, photos with Santa, mini train rides, and lots more activities. Thank you for watching the December 23rd edition of the Weekender Report. We hope you and your family enjoy some of these holiday events this weekend. We thank you for watching WBON TV throughout the 2022 year. We're looking forward to another successful year of news, interesting stories, and live events throughout the Richmond and surrounding counties. Have a safe and memorial holiday season to all of our WBON TV viewers. Thanks for watching. I'm Samantha Burford.
Samantha, if you're looking for a new Christmas tradition to start with the kids, look to the NORAD Santa Tracker this year for a unique experience tracking Santa. Every Christmas Eve, NORAD tracks the flight of Santa as he travels around the world, hitting each of his stops in every country. NORAD uses live map in order to show exactly where Santa is in real time and how he flies from country to country, hitting all of the stops in record time. Your kids' excitement will be built on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve as they watch Santa get closer and closer to your house. So don't forget to leave out the milk and cookies and get your child in bed before Santa makes it to your house Christmas morning. If this is tracking, we'll begin live on NORAD on Christmas morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful Christmas. Stay safe and be careful and take care of your friends and family out there. I will see you right back here next week. Merry Christmas.